Sometimes the difference between giving up and going again is just hearing someone say, "Me too." Find your people. Find the folks who get it, who will remind you that your vision is valid, even when the algorithm isn't showing you love. Hey, I'm Tine Zekis, your pivot and pay strategist. I help Black women double their income by leveraging their existing skills. I am all about getting Black women paid, whether you're an employee or a business owner. And you're listening to the Getting Black Women Paid podcast. Let's go. Hey, welcome to the Getting Black Women Paid podcast. I'm Tine Zekis, the founder and CEO of Getting Black Women Paid, and your Audacity Coach. I'm so excited to be back for season 2. In this season, I'm stepping into both roles as your guide for navigating corporate careers and launching businesses. And as we get into it, you'll notice a few changes around here. The heart of our content will be the same. We're focused on empowering Black women in both employment and entrepreneurship. But the format of the show will evolve. Season 2 will feature more solo episodes from me, where I'll dive into the tools and tactics you need to thrive in both arenas. We're also going to be ramping up our guest lineup to bring you diverse perspectives and expert advice that's critical for getting Black women paid. If you've been inspired by our journey together and you have a story to share or expertise that could help other Black women get paid, I'd love to have you on as a guest. You can apply to be a guest at www.gettingblackwomenpaid.com/podcast. This season is going to be fire. If you haven't already, make sure you subscribe wherever you're listening now so you don't miss a thing as we explore new strategies for your career growth and business success. Let's get into it. In today's episode, we're talking about a big shift. Many Black women are moving from their corporate roles into entrepreneurship. And I'm making a shift too, aligning my business to better support this transition. We'll explore why this change is happening and how it impacts all of us. Plus, I'll share 5 key strategies to stay motivated as an entrepreneur. First, let's talk about the shift. If you've been paying attention since the 2024 U.S. election, you've noticed a significant trend. Black women are under attack. Companies are rolling back their diversity, equity, and inclusion, or DEI initiatives. This affects us not only as corporate employees, but it also undermines us by eliminating efforts to use diverse business owners for third-party vendors. Our economic power is under attack. And even though 92% of Black women voters did the right thing, standing for progress and equity, the election made one thing perfectly clear. No one who benefits from the status quo is coming to save us. In the past few months, almost every Black woman I talk to is thinking about starting a business. Even if I'm coaching someone on career advancement, she'll mention something offhand like, well, until I'm doing my own thing. And I'm like, wait a minute, let's talk about that for a second. Because here's the truth a lot of us are sitting with. It's not just about layoffs or being passed over or DEI getting quietly erased. It's about emotional labor that never gets named. It's about carrying whole departments on your back while someone else gets the credit. It's about playing the part, making it palatable, keeping it professional, respectability politics in full effect every damn day. And still, they call you intimidating or not quite the right fit, or they restructure you right out the door. It's about putting in that good job energy that don't ever pay you back. It's about that moment when the mission you believed in gets deprioritized, when you realize you gave your whole heart to a system that still sees you as optional. That's when something shifts. That's when maybe one day starts sounding like maybe now. So, in response to this trend, I'm making a pivot in my business to focus more on supporting budding entrepreneurs. I still help Black women who want to advance in their careers, make a pivot, or negotiate for more pay. But for those of you who want to build your own thing, I got you. This isn't just about making a living. It's about making a life on our own terms. We need to build our own economic structures, our own businesses, and our own networks that are resilient to the shifting tides of politics and policy. This season on the podcast, as I take on both roles of helping you navigate corporate careers and launch your businesses, we're going to dive into what it means to build something that's truly ours, something resilient and powerful. Together, let's create and expand spaces where Black women can thrive unapologetically, leveraging our skills and talents in environments that we control. Hey sis, have you been wondering how you can take your income to the next level? Did you know that I help Black women, just like you, leverage their skills to dramatically increase their earnings? Whether you're in the corporate world or starting your own business, I'm here to help you map out a strategy that expands your income and impact. So for a limited time, I'm inviting you to schedule a complimentary income elevation discovery call with me. Together, we'll talk through your goals and challenges. Visit www.gettingblackwomenpaid.com/schedule to book your call. This is your time to level up. Schedule your complimentary income elevation discovery call today, and let's create the blueprint for your next financial breakthrough. Visit www.gettingblackwomenpaid.com/schedule to grab your spot. Let's get you paid and positioned for more. All right, let's get back to the episode. As many of us are pivoting towards entrepreneurship, staying motivated can be challenging. So today, we're bringing you 5 strategies to keep you driven and focused along the way. Here are our 5 ways to stay motivated as an entrepreneur. The first way to stay motivated as an entrepreneur is set clear, achievable goals. Now, I know that sounds basic, but hear me out. When you're building something new, it's easy to get overwhelmed. You're thinking about your offer, your brand voice, your website, your email list, your pricing, your messaging, your launch. Whew, it's a lot. That's why we don't just need goals. We need goals we can actually win. I'm not saying don't dream big. I'm saying break down that big dream into milestones you can actually reach and celebrate each one. Your first post, that's a win. Setting up your payment link, that's a win. Getting your first yes, even if it's from a friend, baby, that's a win. Count it. Because when you only celebrate the launch, you miss all the incredible growth that got you there. Let me ask you this. What's one goal you've already hit this year, but you didn't take time to celebrate? What's a mini goal you can set this week that moves you toward your bigger vision? Seriously, pause if you need to. Write it down. Jot it in your notes app. Say it out loud. Make it real. The second way to stay motivated as an entrepreneur is connect with other entrepreneurs. You are not meant to do this alone, period. Sometimes the difference between giving up and going again is just hearing someone say, "Me too." Find your people. Find the folks who get it, who will remind you that your vision is valid, even when the algorithm isn't showing you love, even when the sale didn't come through, even when your friends and family don't understand what you're building. Your community is your fuel. Don't isolate yourself. Build a village. Here's some reflections to think about. Who's in your business circle right now? And are they really supporting your growth? What's one way you can intentionally connect with another entrepreneur this week? The third way to stay motivated as an entrepreneur is keep learning. Listen, this game is always changing. Tech is shifting. The economy is doing backflips. And don't get me started on the algorithms. So here's the truth. The best entrepreneurs are always students. Not because they're trying to be perfect, but because they want to stay ready. Because when you stay ready, you never have to get ready. Whether it's a surprise opportunity or a major shift in your industry, learning keeps you nimble, sharp, strategic, in motion. And no, I don't mean drowning in 17 tabs of free webinars you'll never watch. I mean intentional learning. A podcast episode, a good book, a course that actually speaks to where you are right now and what you're trying to build. Learning keeps your strategy fresh, your mindset strong, your skills on point. And it reminds you, you are not stuck. You're evolving. Here's a question to think about. What's one thing you've been meaning to learn that could move your business forward? Pick that thing, commit to it, and keep learning on purpose. The fourth way to stay motivated as an entrepreneur is maintain a work-life balance. Now look, I know you're building something beautiful, something meaningful, something that's going to break generational cycles and get your people paid. But listen, if your business costs you your peace, your health, or your joy, it's too expensive. Rest is not a reward. It's a requirement. You are not a machine. You're not here to hustle till you hate it. And burnout is not a badge of honor. Take the walk. Watch the show. Call your mom. Lay yourself the F down if you need to. Because you can't pour into your vision if you're running on empty. Your creativity needs room to breathe. Your body needs recovery. Your spirit needs space. You don't need to earn rest. You just need to take it. Here's another reflection question. What's one small way you can pour back into yourself this week, outside of your business? What's something that fills your cup, even just a little? The fifth way to stay motivated as an entrepreneur is visualize success. If you can't see it, it's a whole lot harder to build it. That vision in your mind, that's not just your imagination. It's your blueprint. So let me ask you, what does success actually look like for you? Not what they told you, not what's trending right now, but what would freedom look like in your day-to-day life? What would ease feel like in your body? When you can picture that clearly, your income, your schedule, your joy, it becomes way easier to stay the course. Even when the path feels long, even when the results aren't instant, that vision becomes your anchor and your compass. Final reflection questions. What's one specific moment you're looking forward to right now? What does success look like? And how will you know when you've arrived? Well, that wraps up our very first episode of Season 2 of the Getting Black Women Paid podcast. Today, we named the shift, this 2025 pivot so many of us are feeling. We talked about what it means to not just leave burnout behind, but to build something that actually feels like freedom. And we covered 5 key strategies to help you stay motivated, especially when the road gets rocky. 1. Set clear, achievable goals. 2. Connect with other entrepreneurs. 3. Keep learning. 4. Maintain a work-life balance. And 5. Visualize your success. These aren't just productivity tips. They're tools for liberation. So if you're feeling fired up or just seen and steady, either way, you're exactly where you need to be. Now listen, next week, we're talking about something big. How to know when it's time to leave a job and how to leave well. I'm breaking down 7 things to consider before you make your exit, like financial runway, health insurance, and what to do before you give notice. So if you're already plotting your exit or just keeping your options open, you do not want to miss this one. Make sure you hit subscribe so it lands right in your feed. And if today's episode hit home, DM me on LinkedIn. I'd love to hear what resonated with you. Thanks for listening. And remember, every step you take toward building something aligned, that's a step toward freedom. Let's keep going. Let's keep building. And let's keep getting Black women paid. I'll see you in the next one. Hey, thanks for listening to the Getting Black Women Paid podcast. If you want to hear more episodes like this one, subscribe wherever you're listening now. And if you love what you heard, be sure to leave us a review. And make sure you share this podcast with the incredible Black women in your life so we can continue getting Black women paid. All right, we'll see you in the next one.